Hi, I'm Mike from Keel Marine in Wickford, Rhode Island. Today we're going to introduce our latest tool in the shop, the M5000 Fuel Injector Tester. So the M5000 Fuel Injector Tester does several different things that can show us what could possibly go wrong with your fuel injector. So there's many different parts to the fuel injector, and we'll start off with the first part being the electrical connections, where this plugs into the engine's electrical harness and connects to the ECM. And then we have several O-rings that keep everything sealed. Inside here, this is the top of the fuel injector, is a friction fit basket that keeps small particles from getting trapped inside the injector. And then when we flip it over, this is the business end where you might be able to see the small holes. That creates the spray pattern that's necessary for correct combustion inside your engine. And we're going to use the M5000 in conjunction with the ultrasonic cleaner to fire the injectors while the ultrasonic cleaner is on and pushing the cleaner through the injector. So the M5000 can do many different things to help us determine what is wrong with your fuel system. First, we'll be plugging in your fuel injectors and doing a pressure test to make sure that no fluid is passing through the injector when it's not supposed to. Secondly, we'll be doing a full fluid flow check, which will measure how much fluid will come out in a given time. And lastly, we'll be checking for a spray pattern from the injector tip itself.
So what we're going to do here is do a pressure test of the fuel injectors. We just want to make sure that no fluid is passing through a fuel injector that's shut off. And once we get the test going, we'll see that there's no fluid passing through, there's nothing collecting in the tubes. And then I'm going to increase the pressure of the tester to simulate an engine under working load.
So what we're going to do here is do a fuel flow test, and all this is going to do is see how much fluid will pass through the injector in a given amount of time. And this particular test we're going to do 15 to 20 seconds. So our next test is going to be the uniform spray test. And in this test, all we're going to be doing is simulating what this injector is going to be doing in an engine and firing the fluid through the injector just like it would on the engine. And we can demonstrate this by changing the simulated RPM that we're going to fire the fuel injectors at. And right here we can see from both of these fuel injectors that their spray patterns are very unique but very similar. See, the flow is hitting the glass around the same height, and that there's roughly the same amount of fluid coming from each unit. And obviously we're not getting anything from these two because the small solenoids that control these aren't operating correctly. In conclusion, we found that these two orange injectors are bad, and they won't be able to be put back in an engine. We'll have to replace those with new ones. On the other hand, the two yellow injectors are in excellent condition and can be put back into the engine without any worries. And moving forward, if you have any issues, concerns, or questions about your fuel injector system, please contact us at www.fullkeelmarine.com. Thank you.